Hey there, welcome back to True Talk Café, where we keep it real, we keep it relevant, and yes, we say the things people are thinking but won't say out loud. Today's conversation, I'm Renee, and today's conversation is going to hit a nerve for some of you, and honestly, it should. We're talking about the visibility gap. You know, that space between you doing exceptional work and people actually knowing you're doing exceptional work. And if you've ever thought, I know I'm delivering results, so why am I being overlooked? This episode is for you. So let's define it plainly. The visibility gap is what happens when your performance is high, but your presence is low. You're executing, you're solving problems, you're carrying weight behind the scenes. But when decisions are being made, like promotions, opportunities, leadership roles, your name somehow isn't leading the conversation. Not because you're not capable, but because you're not visible. And before you say it, no, this is not about bragging. It's about strategic visibility. There's a difference. So let me ask you the question I want you to sit with today. Where are you delivering strong results, but staying professionally invisible? Let that land. Is it in meetings where you stay quiet even though you have the answer? Is it in projects where you do the heavy lifting, but let someone else present the results? Or is it in emails where your contributions are buried under quote unquote team effort language? Or maybe it's the classic move. You downplay your success the moment someone acknowledges it. It may sound like, oh, it was nothing. It was a team effort, or I just did my job. Can I be direct? That kind of humility, when misapplied, will cost you. Because while you're being modest, someone else is being memorable, right? So here's what's really happening. Most high achievers were taught a very specific belief. If I work hard enough, my work will speak for itself. That sounds noble. It even sounds logical. It's also incomplete because in today's professional environment, your work doesn't just need to speak. It needs to be heard, understood, and attributed to you. And that doesn't happen by accident. It happens by intention. So let's shift your thinking a little bit here. Visibility is not self-promotion. Visibility is professional responsibility. If you're creating value and not communicating it, you're creating a blind spot, not just for others, but for your own growth. Leaders can't reward what they don't clearly see. Stakeholders can't advocate for what they can't quantify, and opportunities don't chase people who stayed hidden. So, what do you do about it? Let's make this simple and actionable. You don't need a personal PR campaign. You just need consistency and clarity. So, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do to make yourself a little bit more visible. Number 1, document your wins. And that doesn't mean in your head, right? You want to track them, track your metrics, your outcomes, your impact. So if you improved a process, how much did you improve it by? If you led a project, what was the result of that project? If you solved a problem, what changed because of it? And if you can't measure it, you can't communicate it effectively. So please remember that. Number 2, speak to impact, not effort. Nobody promotes effort. They reward outcomes. So instead of saying, I worked really hard on this, say, This initiative reduced turnaround time by 25%. You see, it's the same work, but it's a completely different perception. And number 3, take ownership without apology. You can acknowledge your team and still own your contribution. So, for example, you might say, I led the strategy behind this initiative, and as a team, we were able to achieve X, Y, and Z. All right? That's not arrogance. That's clarity. And let's clear something up here, because I know somebody listening is thinking it. No one likes a show off. That is true. But you know what's worse? Being the best kept secret in your organization, that's not humility. That's poor positioning. So here's the shift I'd like you to make. Stop waiting to be discovered. Start being deliberate about being seen, because visibility creates access. Access creates opportunity, and opportunity changes your trajectory. So I'm going to ask you again. This time, I want you to answer it honestly. Where are you delivering strong results, but staying professionally invisible? And more importantly, what are you going to do differently this week? So here's your assignment. And yes, I mean assignment. I want you to share one measurable win with key stakeholders without downplaying your role. Okay, just one. Make it clear, specific, and measurable. And when you share it, own it. No shrinking, no over-explaining, and no, it was nothing. Because it wasn't nothing. It was value. And it's time people recognize it. So in closing, this week we are closing the gap between your performance and your presence, between your results and your recognition, because you're not just here to do the work. You're here to be known for it. Okay? So this is Renee, and thank you all for listening. And as always, no fluff, no filter, just true talk. Bye-bye.